I watched a dude run straight in front of a moving car, right on an exit off the freeway. Holy cow. Hi, my name is Dars. Welcome here on this channel. We grow the comfort zone, challenge the comfort zone, learn, expand, grow, expand. Oh my goodness, words. Okay, we're learning, growing, challenging the comfort zone, becoming authentically ourselves, and working on just freeing those like shackles that hold us down. So I was driving the other day and, on a freeway or on a highway, whatever, there's an exit and the exit goes on a ramp up and then there's a bridge across, right? You can turn right to go continue on to whatever town or gas station. You can turn left to go across the bridge that goes over top of the highway freeway, right? So there was construction as we were coming up on this exit, and the right lane was blocked off with the construction cones and all the traffic was in the left lane. And we're driving along, putzing along, super slow. It's construction. And then this car in front of me zips between the cones into the right lane and pulls into this exit that is blocked off. Well, it wasn't blocked off enough because they were able to just drive through. But as they were driving up on that ramp exit, this construction worker had one of those big gate things, those orange construction gates with the road closed sign on it, ran in front of the car with one of those things in his hands and just ran in front of the car. I don't know how fast the car was going. Maybe that construction worker gauged it enough and was like, okay, I need to stop this person and they're not going too fast. They're not going to run me over. The car did stop, thankfully, before they hit the construction worker. But okay, so the construction worker runs out in front of the car with the sign and shoots one hand in the air. It looked like a military move or something. He just shot his hand in the air, pointed to the highway, I don't know. Anyway, I was driving by, so obviously I didn't see what happened next. I would assume that car had to get back onto the highway freeway. But it made me think about the things that we do. Sometimes we do things in the moment, so fast, without thinking. It's maybe the construction worker, maybe they know somebody that knows something that we don't. Maybe there's a big pothole in the road, or maybe there's, who knows, maybe the bridge is gonna fall in, or maybe there's, I don't know, maybe that construction worker had in their mind, if this car goes up the ramp, something bad is gonna happen, maybe the road isn't fit for vehicles. And so they just ran out in front of the car. It just made me think, how can we borrow the fearlessness of other people in certain situations? Because some of us are so afraid to do XYZ, but we're so fine with doing ABC. Whereas other people are so fine with doing XYZ and they're so terrified of doing ABC. Some people can get up on a stage in front of a crowd and just talk and totally fine. Some people are terrified out of their mind of doing that. How can we just borrow that feeling? Or how can we more easily take on things that scare us, knowing that other people are not afraid of that thing and can do it just fine? That was a very interesting thing to see. I've definitely seen in myself and heard from other people. I went to Nicaragua when I graduated high school by myself. The first time I went with people, but I went back by myself, and people are like, oh my gosh, how did you do it? That's so scary, so whatever. I was I wasn't even thinking about it would be scary. I was just kind of I just did it without thinking too much, I guess. But then I've been super shy, and had such a hard time actually speaking to people, and I couldn't speak Spanish because I was just terrified of saying the wrong thing. I was perfectly fine just traveling to Nicaragua by myself, but I couldn't speak to somebody in the street. What is this? We have such strange, irrational fears about certain things. I mean, sometimes they come from something deep within us that's it makes sense if you think about it. Let's get over those fears. What is something that you think you're irrationally afraid of, or like something that you want to get over, something that you could probably, or that you've seen other people do fearlessly, and for you it's like, I could not do that. Let me know in the comments. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.